So, I'm going to start this episode off by saying this. I love theater. The story you are about to hear should not in any way dissuade you from participating in the theatrical arts. That being said, let's get into this. It was my senior year of high school. I was psyched to audition for the fall musical, The Music Man. I actually got the lead female role, Marion. Whoop whoop. It was going to be a great performance. Unfortunately, that year we had a very slim budget. We had just gotten a new choir teacher, and he didn't have the resources that our old choir teacher had. I want to give a special shout out to him, though, because he made do with what we had, and his hard work really paid off. But, yeah, a lower budget meant that we had to focus on some areas more than others. For example, we rehearsed till we got the lines and vocals down pat, but not everyone had a mic. Again, it was no one's fault, and I'm proud of what we were able to accomplish. Another area that got less attention was the costumes. My high school had a small costume room, and in past years, actors would pick out maybe 3 or 4 outfits to change into throughout the course of the show. Or we would go shopping at a thrift store if we needed more modern outfits. My senior year, we only got one outfit to wear for the duration of the performance. It was kind of nice not to have to worry about rushing off stage for quick changes, but the dress I got was a bit itchy and was slim-fitting, meaning it was very obvious that I was wearing a mic pack. All in all, our performances went well. There were a few hiccups, of course. I could make a whole video about the awkwardness of stage kisses, but we made it through. But there was one night that will stick with me forever. We were getting pretty far into the first act, maybe halfway through, when the unthinkable happened. I was just standing on stage, acting and having a grand old time, when a ladybug came out of nowhere and flew down the front of my dress. Luckily, I wasn't delivering a line when it happened, otherwise it would have sounded like this. Professor Hill, did you really— Ah! I was standing near the back, so I don't think the audience saw what happened, but I sure felt it. I had to grin and bear it through the rest of the act, while everyone else was oblivious to my plight. Finally, the first act was over. I sprinted up the stairs to where the girls' changing room was, ripped off the top of the dress, shook the ladybug out, and stomped it into oblivion. I think the other girls were shocked I had such violence in me. Yeah, well, I survived that. Later, my dad told me he saw the ladybug hit me and was impressed that I kept my cool. I'm impressed, too. I'm not a huge fan of bugs. But, yep, that's my theater story. Let me know if you guys have any crazy theater stories. It's always fun to compare notes with fellow thespians. Have a super swell day. See you next time.